Marvin Gaye was one of the most legendary voices in music history, but behind his smooth vocals and timeless hits lay a life filled with secrets, struggles, and hidden truths. Decades after his tragic passing, new revelations about his life, career, and personal battles continue to surface. From undisclosed family conflicts to shocking career choices, these hidden truths about Marvin Gaye will change the way you see this music icon forever. Here are 10 hidden truths about Marvin Gaye that have just come to light. 1. The real reason he left Motown. Marvin Gaye's departure from Motown was not just about money or creative freedom. It was personal. While many believe he left to explore his own artistic expression, new reports reveal that deep conflicts with Motown founder Berry Gordy played a major role. Tension between the two escalated when Marvin fell in love with Gordy's sister, Anna. Their tumultuous relationship, combined with Gordy's strict control over the label's artists, made Marvin feel trapped. In 1981, he finally broke free, signing with Columbia Records in search of true independence. 2. His untold financial struggles. Despite being one of the biggest music stars of his time, Marvin Gaye faced severe financial problems throughout his life. At one point, he was so deep in debt due to unpaid taxes and a costly divorce settlement with Anna Gordy that he had to file for bankruptcy. To settle part of his debts, he was forced to record his album Here, My Dear, an entire project dedicated to his failed marriage, just to pay off what he owed. His financial troubles haunted him until his final days, making his success seem much less glamorous behind the scenes. 3. His troubled relationship with his father. One of the darkest aspects of Marvin Gaye's life was his troubled relationship with his father. Marvin Gaye Sr. Their conflicts ran deep, with his father being a strict and often abusive figure. Marvin struggled for years to gain his father's approval, but their relationship never healed. Tragically, their tension came to a head when, on April 1st, 1984, Marvin's father shot and killed him following a heated argument. The murder of a music legend at the hands of his own father remains one of the most shocking tragedies in entertainment history. 4. His struggles with depression and addiction. Marvin Gaye's smooth, soulful voice had a lifetime of personal demons. He battled depression, anxiety, and drug addiction for years, turned to substances as a way to escape the pressures of fame and his personal struggles. His use of cocaine and other drugs not only affected his mental health, but also led to erratic behavior, financial instability, and self-destructive tendencies. Many believe his inner pain played a significant role in his downfall. 5. He had plans to become a professional athlete. Music wasn't Marvin Gaye's only passion. He once dreamed of becoming a professional athlete. He was particularly interested in boxing, and even trained with heavyweight champion Sugar Ray Leonard. In the late 1970s, he seriously considered stepping into the ring as a pro, but his music career kept him from pursuing that dream. Some of his closest friends say that boxing was his way of channeling his inner rage and personal struggles, a battle he ultimately fought within himself. 6. He once lived in a van at the height of his struggles. Marvin Gaye found himself homeless. In the early 1980s, before his move to Belgium to record Midnight Love, he spent time living in a van in Hawaii. His financial struggles, combined with personal turmoil, left him with little stability. Friends and fellow artists tried to help him, but his pride and stubbornness kept him from accepting too much assistance. His time in the van was a low point that many fans never knew about. 7. The song he regretted releasing despite a career filled with timeless hits. There was one song Marvin Gaye reportedly regretted releasing, Sexual Healing. While the track became one of his biggest hits and earned him 2 Grammy Awards, Marvin felt it overshadowed his deeper, more socially conscious music. He had always wanted his legacy to be defined by meaningful songs like What's Going On and Mercy Mercy Me. But Sexual Healing took on a life of its own, making him feel as though he was trapped by the song's success. 8. His secret humanitarian efforts. Though Marvin Gaye was known for his music, he was also quietly involved in humanitarian efforts. He donated large portions of his earnings to civil rights organizations, supported struggling musicians, and even helped fund community programs for underprivileged youth. Unlike many celebrities who publicize their charity work, Marvin preferred to keep his efforts private, believing that giving back should come from the heart rather than for public recognition. 9. His connection to the CIA conspiracy theories. Some conspiracy theorists believe that Marvin Gaye's outspoken political messages in songs like What's Going On and Inner City Blues put him on the radar of U.S. government agencies. While there is no concrete proof that the CIA or FBI targeted him, some of his closest associates claim that he was paranoid about being watched. In his later years, he frequently spoke about feeling like he was being followed and that unseen forces were working against him. Whether paranoia or reality, Marvin's fears only added to the complexity of his troubled final years. 10. He predicted his own death. One of the most chilling truths about Marvin Gaye is that he seemed to sense his own tragic fate. In the months leading up to his death, he told friends that he felt his time was coming to an end. He even made eerie statements about not living past his next birthday. On April 1st, 1984, just one day before his 45th birthday, his father shot him in their home, making his prediction an unsettling reality.